That's Gem on the ground.
Oh, wait.
Jumps in, catches everybody.
Let it go.
Starts ripping them to shreds. Sage almost dead. Laurel wants to hunt, wants to get away, but no! It managed to find the kill, and now the jump forward collapse. Wants to get that Gem back, wants to get out of here, but with buybacks coming in, they might have stepped a bit too far forward. Turn now onto Collapse, down very low HP, but Huerta doing some good hits. Yadro trying to stand his ground. That is 3 already dead behind the tower.
Notice.
Now the jump forward, the stun, the collapse, the jump. Yadro goes down. Can they get him a second time? Team Spirit, you gotta learn the rule. Never, ever go high ground. It is a folly, although pierce the veil. Maybe you could do it against that. Try to find a couple more in onto them. They have buyback on the Phoenix if they want to do it. There's the lift up connection.
Nice timing.
A couple more hits, and they get the finish. Virtus Pro coming back with a vengeance after their high ground was disrespected. All 5 go down.
He's super crucial in these fights.
You're not wrong. Jump forward. Hex is there. Control. Miposhka low dead. And now Collapse in the midst of the fray in a terrible position is going to start to get isolated. Do they have enough to bring him down? This is going to be a dieback for Collapse. That is what they were waiting for. And now, look at Yadro. Yadro in trouble. Silence. That's dead one time. Can they find more? Miposhka, control onto Notice. Snowball. He's going to fall. SquadX trying to find more. He's just fighting illusions, though, as Yadro gets forced down to the low ground. Miposhka, though, this is going to be another one. They fight Kiritich. He's dead. More dead. This is going to be a second dieback, but they lost Kiritich. Can they do anything else? Virtus Pro win the fight, lose the Aegis.
They take care of the Aegis.
Yes.
They get the dieback on Collapse. They get the dieback on Miposhka. I think that pays off. That was quite the gambit, I gotta say.
Team Spirit still looking for that magic fight. Virtus Pro not giving him an opportunity to get it. Yadro walks high ground. They're under a ward here. Catches Deadshot. Hex again. So ready. Stun. Now onto 2, but there's no follow-up. Kiritich now tries to get onto him. Yadro turns. Hasn't popped that much yet as Collapse tries to back away. Laurel under control. Silence. Disarmed. Still fine. Miposhka plays the cheese. Now the kickback. He kicks him away. Splits the uprights. And dead in an instant. That's TA gone. That's more. This might be the fight they were waiting for. Kiritich starts to die. The Supernova's out. Notice under control. They're gonna get that stun. No! The snowball save! Miposhka the man on top of it. They find more. Kill him off again. Triple kill. Yadro. That is what Spirit needed.
Mickey here. This could go as hard as possible.
Very right for them or very poorly.
This is
no buyback. Playing for the Roshan fight all in.
Because you could have gone a survivability item here if you're 23. You could have gone something like Satanic, even into the A blast. It's not really been hitting you.
But they got it. Oh, Jeff picked up the Aegis. 23 isn't going to have that extra life. Is he going to be fine, though? Mickey tries to get in there with a BKB, but he Satanic. Oh, wait, Mickey! He managed to push through both of those heroes, 1 versus 2, and the rest of Talon are crumpling to the initiation of the storms here. The Gold's going to try and get away, but remember, this was an all-in. They took away the Aegis. That means 23 can't join in this fight. They buy back, but for what? The supports will not have cores join them in this second part of the fight, and they're just going to be hunted down now. Diebacks on the side of Talon. Oh no, Talon, what have you done?
But it doesn't matter. Get kicked.
Can you get the chain stun? Not quite enough. The snowball was put onto him, and Zerachi already used the time lapse, so he pulls Matthew back, and now Matthew may be forced to use that buyback.
Really nice grab for Gaimin. That is what they want, because now you're putting them in a position where if Matthew dies again, this high ground just gets broken entirely. I say that of Pakaz, he's just raining down hellfire right
he's
now.
going to get on top of Pakaz right now, but of course Snap does get him a little bit of distance with the side device. Now they get the terrorize on him. That's going to be the first life, and no, he does fall.
Did get Matthew's buy.
Matthew, can he get the kick in on the revive? Darachu instantly pops BKB. C-Smile looks to jump forward, pops BKB, but Darachu popping his own BKB to go for Quinn instead. Now with the kickback on him, they blow him up instead. Ace coming in deep, and look at the Fisher. He's blocked off right now. With his BKB, he can protect himself, but immediate refresher. C-Smile trying to get out, but Panda was in deep.
Pakaz on the front line. No buy.
He jumps straight in, takes out Darachu. Panda gave him an opportunity, and Pakaz goes straight for the throat. Now he's going to finish up both Ace as well. Now the Rolling Thunder. Here it comes, the initiation. What is EG going to be able to do about this? Their building is going to be hit.
Just take the rack.
There doesn't seem to be much they can do to stop it. Panda's going to jump in with the overgrowth, trying to slow this down with the glyph also being used. Terrorize trying to push him away with the BKBs. Gaimin Gladiators committed to getting the Megas, but can they get out now? C-Smile makes a jump in. Not quite enough to finish off Tofu, but here comes Whisper. Looks to finish him off. A snowball, door bounce back. That's keeping Tofu alive. While Whisper is Divine Rapier is trouble, and he gets bursted down by Dyrachyo. Divine on the deck, because now fighting to keep them in the game, as Evil Geniuses are going to be limping along here. A massive net worth deficit. Vegas, see Smile.
Round 2.
An opportunity. The Hex doesn't save him. No, Bakaz puts him down, but Whisper will fall for a second time. 3 dead with no buybacks. Make that a 4th. Panda can buy back, but it's Panda and Bakaz, the P duel against Gaimin Gladiators as a full 5.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Scan on the triangle right now. EG are smoked. Gaimin know they're there.
Yeah, they know they're there. Are they expecting the initiation, though? Will they be able to react in time?
ward.
TP away.
Everything.
TP away. Oh, they don't have Quinn now. Right, the initiation comes in. The Chronosphere only catching the Magnet.
And the Overgrowth.
And the Overgrowth is going to stop the damage, too. Oh, the Ravage to be able to fall. An absolute disaster for Gaimin Gladiators and Evil Genius. They will feast in this fight.
Quinn is
They're
back.
going to take away the Aegis. Dyrachyo's back into play. And yeah, Quinn's back with the Shield Room at that. Oh, and Shallow Graves just at the right time to be able to bail out Dyrachyo. They finish up the tree, but Dyrachyo fighting for his life right now. Great Avalanche to be able to cover him up, but the Shallow Graves are just
won't die.
He will not die. Finally, because deals with them, but the damage is done. Dyrachyo lives.
Ace coming up huge in a team fight that could have been a disaster with Quinn.
All right, let's go ahead and take a listen into Gaimin Gladiators with that clutch move from Ace.
I'm dead. Grave me. I can grave you again,
Stun in two.
I grave you again. Push it. I can grave you again. I grave you again. Kill P.
Hey, great communication. Clear and concise. I can grave you again.
I mean, that's top tier Dazzle gameplay right there. I mean, built around him cleaning everybody up. Yeah, and he can only do so much. There's a lot of HP to get through here, a lot of spells, a lot of saves.
I love how they keep on covering Ace too. The bots too, directly onto the Dazzle. The Tiny TPing behind him, just making sure he's within striking distance if needed. And you can see it here.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, Shallow Grave is going to be locked down. Oh, the anchor on him is going to be a problem here. Constant Shallow Graves. Can they get a stun in there somewhere to be able to stop him? Ravage is going to be used. And finally, can they finish him off? Bash is required to use the RP. That'll finish him off with a nullifier put onto Quinn. He is also going to be in trouble. Ice Avalanche. Oh, the Goblin Sight was just enough. It covers him and finishes off because Quinn will live as a result. And now the Chronosphere catches the tide right on the edge and didn't get C Smile, but it doesn't matter. Dyrachyo will hunt him down all the same.
Quinn's just too beefy.
You as a team this year have obviously had a stellar year. Conquering nerves is obviously something you guys have done collectively. Would that be fair?
It's hard to say overall, because I wouldn't say nerves is a thing that necessarily should pressure you. Like, it can also help you in a way that if we had a good run and we were champions, that we are confident and we believe in our ideas and we play on it, and what other people think doesn't necessarily have to affect us. It's basically what we make up for ourselves, which changes from tournament to tournament over time, like how we perceive things and how we think other people see us. But I think right now we're not really an underdog, but we're not the champion here for everyone, and also in this lower bracket run, I think like it was shifting over the course of this tournament, but right now I think everyone's super comfortable and we're just going to play our game and see how far we go.
The map with Bristleback putting out fires feels terrible.
And Bryle is trying to get the stun lock onto Moo. The Eclipse to follow. Do they have the burst? They do. He does have buyback though. Obviously not able to get that primal split up. That is a very big kill for TSM. The BKB already popped by Tomatoes. K1 going on to the Bristleback, and there's the buyback onto Moo.
Nice connection from Gunner.
Really deep onto Tomato with the calling coming through as well, but Gunner's gonna roll on out for the time being. Looks like Nouns want to kind of reset and wait for their Brewmaster to catch up. The TSM now on the run as Bryle might be caught out. Thunderclap is there, and there's the Mystic Flare to finish him off. So Nouns trade essentially a buyback to kill off the mid laner for TSM.
Honestly, really good play call there from Gunner. Even though the Brewmaster is dead, he identifies that Luna used the BKB in that kill.
Oh, Kasane, he's going to get kicked to the low ground. That is a Bristleback, so you have to be careful. Doing a lot of damage with that Quill Spray. Doing a lot of damage with that Quill Spray. But now he's around it. Has a Spirit Vessel applied, but he pops his Bloodstone. Now opting to go to the other side of the calling as TSM getting pursued by K1. He is not afraid.
Oh, that's not a good force staff. He turned around.
Jump in onto the Treant inside the trees. As you can see, the Pango buying back into the game. It looks like the Treant Protector will die to start this fight. As K1 looking to maybe saw, but actually going to turn this around onto Tomato instead. That is a huge kill for Nouns. As K1 with an ensnare onto that Muerta, and that's another easy kill for Nouns as Kasane coming back into the fray. He's kind of left all alone, but Bryle has his Rolling Thunder up again, using that Blink Dagger to good effect to keep K1 on the back line, but there's the song to keep the Bristle back in place. And Bryle might just have to Rolling Thunder away as they leave their Bristle back to die. So Kasane drops a huge team fight win for Nouns, and that means Roche number 2 is theirs. A room in his inventory. He's actually maybe going for a Radiance, I believe, as Whitemon getting gone on by the Brew. Not able to get his ult off quite yet. Continuing to get silenced. There's a lot of damage being applied to Mu. Is this going to be enough to actually take him out? Getting onto the other side and finally gets off his ult. And that is a lift onto the Brewmaster. As you can see, the kick in, Tomato in a lot of trouble. Surrounded, pops his BKB. Trying to focus now on the Brewlings. None of them will die quite yet. Uses the Eclipse finally. Most of the focus now onto Yamsen, who actually gets away. And now the Song of Siren from K1, holding everybody in place. Looks like the Train Protector is going to be the first to fall as Tomato. Trying to focus down Mu again, who will somehow live the Sprout, just continuing to be a thorn in the side of TSM, who've already lost 2, including the likes of Bryle. Lots of close sprays being applied to the Naga Siren. Gunner getting the double kill for now. Rolling onto Tomato, lots of damage being applied. He's going to get the lockdown on him and likely will fall as well. A triple kill for Gunner as K1 doing his thing against the Bristle, just keeping him consistently rooted. I mean, this is a very frustrating game for Kasane. He can't do much because he is the last remaining member of TSM. He's going to get kicked as a stone form. Do they even have the damage at this point to deal with him? We'll see. Might just walk back to base the old-fashioned way. The K1, another kick back. Kasane,
I love
the Billings being taken by Mu in the meantime. Just keep the Bristle back away from his base. They'll be able to take out all their barracks as a result. Another roll in. Most annoying heroes to deal with if you're a Bristle. Can he get back to his base? They're just ignoring him. He's doing absolutely nothing. Mu has a Primal Foot available again, and now we'll focus down the second set of racks. Another lift up onto the Bristle back. Can you even play Dota this game? Kasane feels so bad for him. 2 sets of racks now will be secured for the Signs of Nouns. And still, no Luna in sight for 40 seconds. Bristleback is not a hero in this fight, Cinder. I think we're going to be able to listen in to a previous fight here.
No mana, can this guy even die?
Surely he can die, guys. I mean, it's all you, Gunner. I'm gonna watch. I can stun him soon.
What the fuck you want me to do? Just kick him back. Kick him back and I can sprout him. Kick him back and I can sprout him.
Oh, fuck this guy. I'm going for the pro.
All right, that's good. I mean, that's essentially what we said in the commentary as well. They can't kill him, so just ignore him. Just kite him, and that's good to hear. Yep, he's stuck inside a Sprout. We'll just assume for the rest of this fight that he will not be taking any damage and will not be dying as well. Although, Nouns perhaps wanting to actually kill him this time? No. They remember the previous fight. Still a tier 2 in the bot lane. And the gem is still there indeed. Kasane, even a point in talking about this right now. Okay, Yamsen making his presence known. They're actually doing quite a bit of damage this time. Whitemon in the vicinity. Bryle with the Rolling Thunder coming in as well. And Bristleback is living again. And now the song being used in more defensive measure than anything is Gunner popping his BKB as well as K1. Bryle. Rolling Thunder has now ended, trying to do as much damage to the Brewlings as he can, but they're still going to survive as Tomato trying to TP out. He will be able to get away with a sliver of HP, and guess what? Kasane still very healthy, but no, they finally break him. Must be a Silver Edge on the side of
Otto died in base to Bloodthorn.
The position 5 Silver Edge is all they need. And Tomato, obviously the prized possession if they can get him. He's going to get slowed to start out. Is Gunner going for the rolling boulder? He's going to get a nice little damage proc onto Whitemon and Tomato, but you can see Bryle has made his way over as well. Pop that illusion room, going for the pulverize, and Lelis finally gets the cancellation thanks to that battery assault, but he's going to die inside his own cogs. But Bryle, this would be a very big kill for Nouns, and they'll take that trade any day if they can actually finish him off. Pops the uproar for the extra armor, but he does eventually drop to Gunner and that magnetize.
They are
Tomato
very low.
Blood grenade popped by Whitemon. Tomato apparently still wants to fight. That's because he sees an ancient apparition, which usually means a free kill, but a beautiful kick from Gunner leads to 2 more deaths from TSM.
Ronaldo has arrived.
3 for nothing. That's a soccer reference, I do believe.
Wow, impressive.
Thank you, Cinderin. That was an alley-oop.
That is not a soccer.
Okay. But very good. Bryle's going to be found out. Well, onslaught to the other side. We're going to have a fight here. Whitemon's going to get some action with Gunner as he puts himself in a very precarious spot. And Tomato's going to pop his ult and trying to delete Gunnar, but the Grave comes out just at the last moment. See if another Grave will come from Moo, if he even needs it on Gunnar, but they're going to lose the Shadow Demon from the TSM side first.
K1 got in his face!
Great job for K1 as Bryle trying to get away with that BKB. The pipe is still activated, so mitigating a lot of damage. Going to pop the cheese as well, so we'll live through the day. The first egg comes through, healing up Tomato. Kasane gets off the roar onto the newly minted 1 assist on the Phantom. Okay, Mr. Phantom Lancer, K1, trying to poke K1 from afar. K1 from afar. See the Rocket players from the south as Gunnar is going to sheath mid-rolling boulder. Very weird fight, very segregated overall as K1 now focusing his efforts onto Ari. Looks like that's going to be the kill as Gunnar now continuing the pressure as Kasane gets to the high ground. He's going to have buyback here potentially coming out as a big A blast comes in. Will hit Kasane, and somehow Nouns kill 4 heroes. I thought they forgot how to do that halfway through this game, but they've remembered. But they do lose a set of racks in the top.
Damn, look at that damage from Dazzle. He actually did more damage than the PL in that fight. 12.5K coming out of Moo.
Yeah, those shadow waves on the PL have been insane.
Is this going to be the time that TSM get a barracks?
I don't know. Hook shot in from Lel. There's the buyback onto K1. They have the Grave right now on the clock, but remember, he does have that Aegis intact. He's going to use the refresher for himself. Trying to go for a second roar as Tomato's going to have a refresher for himself as well. As they're being pursued onto the high ground, into the enemy triangle. There's the first egg, I do believe, as Tomato trying to save Kasane, but just dies to the illusions. Tomato now kind of to stand his ground. Has to be really careful. This is the Divine Rapier we're talking about. The disruption to keep him alive a little longer, but beautiful Kong. Tomato's dead. Divine Rapier on the deck. Who will pick it up? Whitemon gonna survive a little bit longer as Ari finally passes with pressure. There's the second egg, now being completely destroyed, and he is donezo. No buyback available. Divine Rapier now on the side of Nouns, and it is Dazzle, like you said, so Shadow Wave will apply his auto attack. And now he just needs a Daedalus, for God's sake.
I love this. Heading over this direction, just,
oh no.
Q. Smoke, save, they are on him right away. Toronto Tokyo already drops down the tombstone. Maybe this could actually work for them with the Dawnbreaker ultimate. Now the tornado comes out. Q, they explode! That was the fight that Bet Boom needed, and the hook back in finds Jabs. Perfect for Bet Boom.
That is so huge for Bet Boom. That's a 3,000 net worth swing right there. They activate their lineup a lot. This is going to be Pudge, Ags. I don't know if Jabs had ulti on cooldown or if he thought they were going to kill the IO without it, but essentially he waited too long. That ended up costing him. That's another one here.
Finding 23 Savage, Terrorize, it's not happening. Bet Boom. They turned something into nothing, or rather flip that around. It's Talon that's doing the other one. Tagged onto him there, and then you get the double hit because Willow's 25, but no! Instead, just step up, and that's already a tier 3 tower gone. Wait a minute now, the hook, the connection, Q, he's in trouble! Oh, Bet Boom, have you actually done it?
There's a buyback. This is one of the 2 heroes that still have one. That went way better than I expected on the first high ground. That's quite inspiring, honestly, for Bet Boom to see this happening. Okay!
Nightfall, get out of there, but the cheese! The save come out from the IO. Pure, he's in no man's land. One more damage there. Look at the Desolator! The hit's coming in from the IO. GPK comes out, goes for the disarm, and then the back away. Pudge, back alive again, needs to BKB, needs to escape. BKB needs to escape. The tricks of the trade, chasing, they're waiting for Makoto, wants his moment, and they find him. Is it going to be enough damage? Yes! They take down Makoto. Can they get any more, though? Nightfall, the hook, again, Pure, he's on his man. Can they bring down this Willow? Goes for the walk away. And the damage coming out. The IO is doing so much of it. Save and Nightfall doing it all together, but they managed to kill off that Muerta. Now the buyback. Looks for more Toronto Tokyo with his Ags. He's so freaking tanky on this Undying. 10,000 HP on Toronto Tokyo. Looking for more. Bet Boom. They're going to claim the game. How do you do that? How? Disruption or something, and well, Toronto Tokyo does take a lot of damage there, and with the hits coming in, well, just like that, Jabs manages to get involved and get a kill. Q, he's going to pay the price. as he falls after.
As we all expected, offlane Invoker kills Ench minute 5 in his lane.
Well, maybe he's in some more trouble with the creep right in front. PL, I think back to the days when it used to be PL is the answer to Invoker out of the mid lane.
True, actually. That's some old school knowledge right there. That I would have not thought of that matchup, actually. That's true.
GPK, he's in no man's land, but he turns to fight in Toronto, Tokyo right there. Sunstrike coming in for the help. Another couple of hits. GPK gets the kill onto Q, but the miss uphill. Makoto can't quite finish the job.
Hey, GPK, eat some tangos. They just filled up his entire backpack with tangos in half a second. Toronto gave him 1, Save gave him 2 and left.
Heroes that don't do anything. Oh, I like that play by the Spearbreaker too. Pure putting his courier onto the hard camp so he can charge away.
Yep. I mean, you have a lot of brain power for this if there's no fighting. Then you can use all your energy on how can I farm the most efficiently. Which, again, brings me back to game 1, where BetBoom didn't stack a single camp for their Sven.
You're not getting over it.
I mean, what about this game, you know?
Yeah.
Like, stack some camps for your Storm, your Spirit Breaker, you have Caudle to stack with, you have Ench Creeps to stack with, PL can farm stack. They're not putting a lot of emphasis on it, and it's kind of interesting for me to see because we have other teams in this tournament that stack the crap out of the jungle, right? Team Liquid, for example, are putting a lot of emphasis on it. Gaimin Gladiators are putting a lot of emphasis on it. Those two teams are looking quite good right now, so I think maybe there's a little bit of a lesson to be learned for other teams in prioritizing that more. Shadow Demon, Ollie in a very good position right now.
Oh, Roche, it's not low enough to jump in. Do they have enough there? Tries to back out, able to get out of the pit for the moment. 23 low, but jabs, he's already gone. Q is in trouble, going to fall. 23, can he get out? Save is gone, but it's not nearly enough. Talon, they lose 3 for only 1, and Makoto, he's still in trouble. Roche is now low, and Bet
he got the
might be able to clean
vortex.
this one off as they find, chase, and finish Ollie. I mean, it's just devastation in the pit.
I love that play from GPK. They have the read that Roche is happening. He's just jumping in first. He's jumping in first, immediately repositioning himself so he doesn't get counterplayed by the puck. And honestly, that was a super good snowball from Q. Almost instant on the initiation to offset the initial, pressure that they were putting with the Storm as well as Spirit Breaker. But the problem was, even though that snowball goes off, they can't reset, right? They have there's no exit path for the Dire lineup.
FNG top shows himself, Gabby. Looking for another setup.
See how much he wants to drop for this.
Doesn't want to
drop the slam. And Watson turn into the Spirit Breaker to charge forward to see if he can finish this off himself.
Wants to keep going, Gabby. He's got another fissure.
FNG, he's going to be heading out with the TP across the tree line, so he'll make it out of there.
Quick
down
move,
bottom.
though. Gabby's already TPing down bottom.
I mean, they look at his setup onto the Doom. Notice getting jumped here by Katsomi and Storm. He'll drop down the Doom onto Katsomi. Should be able to chase him down with the Scorched Earth.
They got a charge on Stormstormer 2. He'll be okay. I was checking his TP timing. I was like, wait, is this a long TP? No, he's safe. He'll be able to get himself away.
They're trying to quickly move, maybe from what?
Whoa.
He's going to be able to get
Gabby.
Gabby's
wait, whoa.
Charge back, jump forward here from Kiritich. The damage is done. Squaddix finishes off the kill as they take out Gabby.
Hey, that was a bit of a fortunate one. He just continued the charge. And he's like, hello.
Around, looking for action. This time it's the full 5.
Hey, they might be able to find something here.
He's got to open him with the Fisher. If Squaddix is able to get out of this one, he's been glimmered, and he's able to get out with the blink.
Fine.
They didn't have any further follow-up, despite having the full team there, Fog.
All 5, and it's
That's
just
gotta
2
feel
arrows, and he
kinda
gets
bad.
away. Oh, yeah. Fissure puts him on the opposite side there.
They don't get anything with this entity, and as I say, this is
They're all setting up right now,
a lot of moments of inefficiency with how many of them are standing by one another's side.
Oh, look at VP. They're setting up. Tommy under vision.
Now, VP's happy to fight this. And Entity, they're not going to be ready for this.
Big connection.
Get the Rolling Thunder opening onto the 2 of them immediately. Notice goes over towards Fishman. The snowball will come into play to try and provide some
it's on Watson.
charges there. They've doomed the Morphling. Notice as Squaddix heads straight towards Watson, surrounding, and Kiritich is in with the BKB and the right click to bring down the ball, to bring down the touch. Jump forward here with a blink. 5 Fishman as well. Charge forward from FNG. Sets up for them to clean up a 3rd kill.
Gabby considering going for the jump, but there's still, he's got the full refraction of form.
He's
He gets the refraction on him.
Yeah, they get the Cataclysm out, but it's not enough damage. Kiritich able to put the BKB. Notice is in with the AoE too, but he does get focused and taken down.
Kiritich.
And they find Kiritich. He's outside of the base. They're forcing him back. But Gabby,
Great fissure.
Another fissure to catch him. They've got the stump forward. The heals are coming out, but the silence is there. Kiritich turning the focus over towards FNG. Kiritich actually able to get the blink up to the high ground. But
Can they finish him?
top of him.
Another refraction.
Trying their best here. Say she's got anything else to help Kiritich out. The blink's
Oh
back
my
up.
god, this arcane blink.
I mean, he's out of there. They'll settle for Sayish, but it's going to be enough to get Kiritich the space required to escape completely.
What defensive, I mean, beautiful plays from Sayush to bail him out, but then honestly, arcane blink. The frequency of these blinks, he melds, dispels the stuff off of him. That was a cool jump there from Gabby. I was actually looking at what he was trying to do. So the refraction, the absorptions were literally ending, but Kiritich actually got the refraction off as the echo jump comes off. So I think that's actually what saves him. Yeah, I mean, if you can get these, like, you know, a kickback under tier 4, these fissures to kind of trap people at position and stuff could be huge. Fishman
trying to clean up some waves on the bottom lane. Didn't expect VP to still be here as he gets jumped. Gabby,
careful.
Be careful. It's VP. They'll get back onto the tier 3 mid. Buyback will come out.
I mean, they're just straight forcing it even without the Pango.
Katsumi. Got the vision here onto FNG.
Lincoln.
Fissures. You got any way out of this FNG? Another Fissure to come into play. He's able to get the charge up, but he's been slowed down by the ice wall. Doesn't matter.
He's out of there.
FNG's away.
No one had it. I mean, they have nothing to break the Lincolns for the kick, so ends up getting blocked.